Hi, my name is Michael Criswell, and this is Bamboo Fence Garden. Today we're going to be talking about kombucha and how you can actually grow your own mother from just a store-bought bottle. As you can see here, I have my kombucha mother and just a little bit of liquid. That's the last remaining liquid from the full 1 gallon jar, pickle jar that I have. And basically you can keep reusing it. You just add more room temperature tea with a cup full of sugar and then let her sit for about a week, depending on how hot it is in your house. If it's warmer, it ferments a lot faster than if it's colder. I had a tea in the wintertime that took almost 2 months to ferment because my house was like 50 degrees. Alright, and to start your mother, you're just wanting to pick up a bottle of organic raw, make sure it says raw kombucha. You know, you want to have the live enzymes in the drink. You can pick up any flavor that you want. You have to be 21 and over to buy these drinks because there is such a small quantity of alcohol because it's a fermented drink. But I would allow my kid to drink it if I had any. So, again, just pick up any flavor, raw kombucha, and then I'll show you the process from there. Alright, and the next two ingredients, or three, would be the kombucha, some loose green tea, or any tea that you would like. I prefer to use the special gunpowder. I get it in bulk for a pretty decent price. And of course then you need a clean 1 gallon glass jar. Don't forget the last ingredient, and probably like the most important. Besides the tea and the kombucha that you got from the store, you need sugar. I've read a lot of things about sugar using, honey or any type of substitute, real cane sugar. A lot of things I've read also said the pure white sugar does the best. It's more simple, the bacteria can break it down, or the yeast breaks it down, and it's just a lot simpler for them to eat. And it converts almost all of it over into ferment and yeast and stuff like that. So there's only like 1 or 2% sugar left if it's done correctly. So if you're kind of worried about white sugar, definitely go with a full cane, and then I'd probably move up to honey. But this is all an experiment. So try what does best for you, and to me, white sugar does best. Alright, step 1 and step 2, combination together. Get your water and boil, and add your loose leaf tea. So I've got my gunpowder. It's kind of like granule, and then it actually expands. Put that up. That should be enough tea to do several, because I have a small glass pot. That's the only one I have. So I'm just going to do like 3 or 4 batches of hot water and the same tea because it's quite strong. And then we're going to pour it into the glass jar with sugar when it's still hot. So it melts all the sugar, gets it all up into the liquid, and then all we have to do is wait for it to sit and cool down. And you don't want it to boil fully bubbling. I just want a little bit of bubbles coming through, and then stop it. Let it sit for like 10 minutes. While this is boiling, I'm gonna watch me some X-Files. The Vitamix is good for something else too. Holding up that thumb. And we're still waiting on the first batch. Nothing better than watching water boil. I'm not waiting for this water to boil. I got time for this. You get the idea. All I'm going to do is take this bottle and pour it into the jar once it's cool. I'm drinking it. I already got a mother started. I don't need to start another one. Because eventually she will break apart and, you know, you can make a couple different ones. Smell it.
My Washington office? Yeah, I was under the impression that I'd explain
Ew,
the FCC
stinky.
something special.
Stinky. Here, Tito.
So sorry to make
Tito,
you run through
smell it.
again.
Nope,
My official
nothing to do with it. Alright, once you start getting little tiny bubbles at the bottom of the pot, go ahead and set your timer for 10 minutes, turn the heat off completely, and you'll have your first batch. Another tool that I forgot to mention, definitely need some type of straightener. I'm going to go ahead and scoop out some sugar while we wait. Alright, so you have your completed tea. You don't want to fill it up all the way. You need to give it a little bit of space to put some of the liquid in, the kombucha. So you pour it in. It's got to be room temperature. You don't want it too hot because you kill the living organisms in the kombucha. When this cools down, fill it up, take the lid off, put a clean paper towel across the top, and then wrap it. This is not a clean paper towel, by the way. And then wrap it with a rubber band. You want it to be able to breathe, but you don't want to have bacteria and stuff floating in the air, dust particles to go into your tea. It'll end up having mold on the top. If it looks green, it's not good. See here, I had this stuck in the jar for too long, and just one little drip right here. See where it's growing mold, but it's completely fine in here. It's just a whitish, brownish looking thing. You might have tea particles sitting on top of it if you mix it. But yeah, once this is done, you have your paper towel, stick it somewhere out of sight, and just leave it there for about 2 weeks. Then check it, try not to move it, and then check it again for another 2 weeks, and you should see a nice film growing on top, and that is the mother, or the kombucha mother. There's other names for it, but I just call it the mother. And there you go, then you have a starter. Then all you have to do is rebrew your tea, brand new tea with sugar, put the mother in with a little bit of the leftover tea, fermented tea, to get it kind of activated, and then let it sit for a week and you have fresh kombucha. Looks like you made it through the video. Sweet! If you liked it, leave me some comments below, or share with your family and friends, and give me a thumbs up. This is Michael Criswell with Bamboo Fence Garden. Are you there? I can't speak. Alright, since I've already grown a mother, let me do this. Yeah.